Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my people. Welcome back to this very good channel. Today's Friday. Like I used to tell you, it is weekend, a time out for you and your God. You have to worship God at least on the Sabbath. Okay? Yes, worship God, it is necessary. All right, there's something that is being discussed in Biafra Liberation Army, a new squad or a new people wanting to join them. Our Prime Minister said they are welcome, but they cannot be Biafra Liberation Army. They will have to be on their own to join a new task force. You understand? Because we are afraid of repeating the mistake that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did. All right? Nobody, no leader would love to do that. No leader at all. So in that, they'll have to stand on their own, but the government will welcome them. They will be under Biafra Liberation, Biafra government, but not Biafra Liberation Army, because that special squad, they have been so humble, they have been following instructions, they've not been disturbing, they've not been failing, so they are the first and wonderful squad that Biafra have. Every other one will be secondary. If they play well, if they perform well, they will maintain their name. And I love that. There's wisdom in what he said, so that people will not be looking like sheep amongst them, but they are lions. We don't want any inward failure. No! That is what our Prime Minister is trying to avoid. And again, Biafra app will be available this month. That will help Biafrans to make hell lot of money. Okay? Please always endeavor to be early. Whenever it happens, we have to link you up. Okay, now, please let's hear our Prime Minister.
Yes, the door is open any day, anytime. But the difference is that they will be on their own. They are not going to join the Biafra Liberation Army. They will form special forces on their own. And the Biafra government will take care of them. We are in a war situation, and we have designed our structure so that Nigeria can never penetrate us. So those people that are willing to join Biafra to fight against this terrorist state are welcome. We're going to tell them how we run our own government. They are going to be an independent command. So, and that's how we're going to start. I'm making this public. We're not hiding anything. So they must be ready to be on their own. The Biafra app will be launched this month. Thank you.
You heard that, and I'm sure you're happy about that. Thank you very much. Thank you, RPM. Thank you, sir. We'll move. I think that was from C.
Bam, pick this Citizen Dama. Citizen Dama.
Okay, thank you.
Please let me go down and come up again because I can't hear many people. Citizen Dama, please.
Okay, we'll do that. Citizen Dama, please grab the mic and bring your question, please. Citizen Dama, unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening, amazing people. I remain my humble self, Citizen Dama, a Pan-Africanist and a lover of freedom. The Honorable Prime Minister and his cabinet members here, the information ministers, I greet you and other amazing people in the house. The network here has been behaving like a drunkard. It's been difficult. The last time you were on space, I think that was yesterday, I was struggling to speak to you, but the network didn't allow me to really hold it on. But we have to continue. Minister, I must tell you, I have so many questions I want to put to you because you're doing an amazing job. It's true, the fact remains you have a lot of enemies, you also have a lot of loyal friends. So, my question number one is from what I see, it appears that a lot of people have love for what you're doing, and even across the continent of Africa. So what I want to find out from you is, and I don't know if you really know what I'm talking about now because you might appear to be having a lot of resistance and opposition and attack, but a lot of people admire what you're doing and they are carefully monitoring what you're doing. So I want to find out from you, do you have any arrangement to accommodate the influx of people who would want to be citizens of your new dream African country, Biafra? Because I see a lot of people from the southwestern part of Nigeria and across Nigeria and Africa flooding into the new African Renaissance country. Do you have any apparatus to accommodate all the people that want to be citizens of Biafra when it comes?
We cannot guarantee or promise that we are going to accommodate all. Even America cannot accommodate all. But what we are going to do is that we are appealing to those people who are now planning how to come to Biafra to please allow us to build our country first. Give us a space so that you will be very happy to come at the end of the day. That is the appeal we are going to give to Africans who want to come to Biafra land. They should give us a little space to make that country of the dream that they want to see. And then after that, we'll welcome them.
Okay, one of the questions I wanted to put to you yesterday, but the network didn't allow me to hold it on, was regarding the recent gunshots and awareness that was created within the capital of Imo State, Owerri, where there was a lot of awareness across the city, and few hours later, we saw some propaganda material flying across social media saying that those people who came into Owerri, it was actually a kind of feud between a policeman who had a gun and the mechanic who was working in his car, who they had a little misunderstanding, and then the police officer was after the guy, he shot, and then other police formation and military formations across the city were releasing gunshots in the air. So I really want to confirm if the awareness that happened on the 31st and 30th day of July was from your messengers. Thank you.
I have not come across any story about a mechanic. But what I am aware of is that there have been war going on, the Biafra-Nigeria war, and this war is happening very, very heavily in the former Imo State. Today we have 3 states from the former Nigeria Imo State. We have Olo State, Okigwe State, and Owerri State. So the war is going on in those areas, and if you are hearing gunshot, it has to do with the exchange of fire between the Biafra forces and the Nigeria terrorist group called the police or the army, or either of them. So any gunshot you hear, nobody can carry gun in Biafra land and be in the street, except the Biafra Defense Forces. Of course, if there are other criminals from the Nigeria-sponsored Nigeria state, like we have had it in the past, we'll confront them. Because our duty to protect our women and children. Not like you see the contracted Asari Dokubo to kill our people. We have been able to neutralize all his terrorist group. None of them, not even one, is present today in Biafra territory. That is the job that the Biafra Defense Force have done for the past 2 years.
Okay, the Prime Minister, what I'm referring to is actually on the 30th and 31st
I
day
have just answered you.
of July.
If you hear any
There
gunshot,
was sporadic shooting.
I have just answered you. If you hear any gunshot, there is probably exchange of fire between the Biafra forces and the Nigeria terrorist group. That is the answer I'm giving you now. So if you see any story which they have manipulated or whatever, or propaganda, you just call it propaganda. And you are still asking again, where you yourself addressed it as a propaganda. There is nothing like mechanic anything. The war is going on heavily in the present Imo State. And like you see, they have come with mercenaries. They come with armored tanks, which we are posting on the social media every day. as our drone are getting the videos, CCTV of the Biafra Defense Forces are releasing those images. We are releasing those images of the ongoing war in our land. So I do not know why people are asking questions about who is shooting gun. If you hear gun, it is between the Biafra forces and the Nigeria terrorist state.
I'm sure you have you've asked enough questions. Citizen Dama, thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you.
No, I am not done with my question, but I use the mic so other people will ask. I still have questions I want to ask the Prime Minister, but other people can continue. I still stand by. I want my questions much later.
All right, thank you. Mazi Chidozie, please come up with your question, please.
Okay, good evening. Hope I'm coming clear.
Yes, but make sure there is no noise in your background. The noise is too much.
Okay, I have two questions. One of it is when the Biafra is declared, because in our home now I'm in Biafra land, and there is one problem I'm viewing. In Biafra land now, between 14 years upward, young boys and girls are practicing fraudster. I want to know the machinery, how the government will handle this situation. That's the first question. Second is, as we are still struggling,
Which situation?
fraudster situation in our young boys and
You mean
girls.
fraudster?
Yes.
It's like you have not been following the government of Biafra, our activities and what we are doing.
I've been following.
Okay, then it means you are not getting what we are doing. We have eliminated, we have laid a foundation. Can you mute yourself, please? Because I'm hearing myself. Can you mute yourself? Stay muted, please.
Mute yourself. Go on, please.
All right. The Biafra Republic government in exile, we know exactly why fraud strives in Nigeria, which is what I have explained in the beginning of this space. So I don't know when you joined. If you have joined this space from the beginning, you will understand that I have explained the foundation of the fraud that you see today from many Nigerians. Is a foundational problem. And for us to have identified the foundational problem means that we have the solution. Because for you to solve a problem, you must know the root cause of that problem. That's why when you go to hospital, they have to do a series of tests to know what is wrong with you. They don't just go and start giving you drugs. That is what Nigeria is doing. When you go, they give you drugs without checking what is wrong with you. And the system of Nigeria is exactly like that. That's why they can never get anything right. So what do we do as a government? We first of all identify the root cause and this foundational problem that have put us into this chaotic situation for decades. And so we started developing database system to eliminate fraud. It didn't end there. The Biafra government has unveiled the Biafra National Identity Card, facial verification, powered by the Biafra Security Administration. That eliminate forgery, that eliminate the fraud and identity theft. Even while we are in exile, we have eliminated and laid the background to eliminate fraud that we have in Nigeria today, where people can forge their national ID card and passport and all that. Having a database system will eliminate the fraud that will inherit from Nigeria 60%. Then our laws and policies will take the rest. And that's how we will become a very sane society within just 3 years after independence and recognition. So you do not need to worry about the fraudsters. We have already started solving the problem foundationally. From the Biafra government in exile, As soon as Biafra has been restored, the government in exile will be dissolved. Transitional government will be instituted. We already have the government structure called the de facto government in the homeland, where Biafra have created 40 United States of Biafra. Every state has administrator, every state have deputy, every state have 15 county. In each county, you have 5 districts. In each state, you have 75 districts and 15 county. All these positions are occupied by Biafrans. And we are building the structure to eliminate fraud that will be inherited from Nigeria. So as soon as as soon as Biafra has been declared, and we're going to fight with Nigeria for a while, because I know they are never going to allow us to go freely. So we are going to fight with them. But the difference this time around is that we're not going to fight like the 1967 Biafra war. We have understood how we are going to defeat Nigeria using multi-dimensional approach. One approach is the arm approach, which is defending ourselves with the arms and at the same time delegitimizing them both with civil demonstration and in the armed struggle. 2, diplomatic approach, which we are doing today by having lobbyists in the United States, making sure that our voice are heard in the highest level of the United States Congress, United States Department of State, and so on and so forth. 3, the political approach. The political approach is the approach that the Biafra government in exile today has conducted and continue to conduct the Biafra self-referendum, which has 3 stages. Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3. This political approach is the highest and the most important approach. All of them are very important, but this particular political approach is the most important approach, which gives you the right to decide whether you are supporting what we are doing or not. And today, we have gotten the support of 49 million Biafrans. You can't beat that. Who will hear that kind of thing and shun and overlook it? 49 million. 49 million Biafrans have supported Simon Ekpa and supported Biafra government in exile and say, please, save us from Nigeria. And the beginning will be on the 2nd of December, where we are going to actually count how many Biafrans have asked us to go and fight for them and give us their mandate. After that particular vote has been counted, we will now read the declaration document that Biafra government has drafted on behalf of how many millions of Biafra that have given us their mandate through the self-referendum. We will begin to fight for the ratification of this result of the self-referendum, which you can see many international institutions are already saying aye, an aye on Biafra self-referendum. I want somebody to post the OBRT or ORB something research article from the United Kingdom. They went to Nigeria, they went to Biafra land, and they asked people questions to know what is going on. And they came back, they were shocked. I want everybody to read it. I posted it yesterday. I want you to go and read that article. That is one of the most powerful articles so far. Neutral. They went and they investigate themselves, investigative journalism. They ask people questions. This self-referendum that Biafra are conducting, what is it? This, are you ready to leave Nigeria? You go and read it. It's done by people who have absolutely nothing to do with Biafra government, but they went to do their job as journalists. They went and traveled there and saw things themselves. And that was when we had about 30 million votes. Today it is 49 million. And the number is still rising. So my brother, you see, there is no way this Biafra will not come. If you don't come with our guns, it will come with the political approach. If you don't come with the political approach, it will come with the diplomatic approach. If you don't come with the diplomatic approach, it is come when we combine the 3 together. That is exactly why Nigeria can never survive this. Thank you very much.
Wow. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really understand. Thank you for the good job you are doing for the Biafran people. May God of Biafra always protect you and give you guidance. He said,
Who's the person that is speaking? Is that Chidi? Is that Chidozie?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Thank you very much. All right. We move, and then I give the microphone to the next person. Obele Ojuku. Obele Ojuku, please grab the mic.
I,
You have
I,
60 seconds.
I greet dear friends. I greet you, our Prime Minister, Sonia Barawan Mekene. Please, can I speak in Igbo?
Go ahead.
Okay. Onyeisi, Pamoisa, asị m ana m afụ ihe ị na-eme dị egwu. Ị na-eyi ndị ụjọ o. Ị na-eyi ndị ezigbote ụjọ. O nwere aircraft na-abụ ndị a gote. All because of ị na-ene anya n'ime ọhịa. Because ezigbote ụjọ dị ha na-arụ the last time ha bịa. Ịghọta. So ihe m na-ekwu bụ now anyị need inwe a platform for ndị Biafrans, ndị dị good in coding, you understand, in programming. Because you watch ihe na-eme na Ukraine na ịma na ihe niile abụrụzi ego ka eji azụ ihe niile. A na-eji ihe $10 eme ihe ejikwa $100,000 eme, whatever. In the aspect, onwe aspect na-ekwugasị, onwe some mechanics, ihe niile abụrụzi so mechanical, a na-use soft, ụmụ kirikiri ihe for some very big results. So in that aspect, I need to go programmers, and so you should all the time now. That's my question, sir.
There is no time for anything. Everything is happening. So, we have the department of programming, in the Biafra Defense Force, and those who are doing it. And when we are going to need new intake, we will make it public and people will know. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Obele,
and if you think that you are good and you are a very good programmer, that you have something you think that will benefit from you, you can contact any of the team here, and you can write the sources, for example, and then present what you think you can do, and let me hear from you. I can have a meeting with you and see where we can move from there.
Okay. Thank
if you come as a Nigeria agent, you will die.
Nigeria agent, my father no logo Biafra. My father no logo Biafra. Before I follow what you said, from Malo even Nandikano, my father is shit gone down. Call him everything. You understand? My father no logo na bagana. Asolunda akuna. Kienako. Ha. Odi possible. More Nigerian agent. Before 2015, elu self ndị emewe ya wee abụrụgo m Biafra since from mgbe nne ji wee mụ m n'afọ. Mmadụ akọrọ m maka Biafra wee soro. Ọ mmụnye ka amụnye m n'ime. Thank you very much, Onyeisi.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right, we give the microphone to Amaz. Amaz, pick the mic and come with your question.
Good evening, dear friends. Good evening, our PM, Master Simon Ekpa, and the Lafel. Good evening, everyone in the house. You guys are doing a great job. I just want to make contribution. Like I live here in Israel, and everybody here in born of Israel goes undergo army training. Can we have such programs when Biafra comes for all Biafrans to partake in military training to be able to make a Biafra?
I don't know when you were you part of us from, or you are just repenting now.
I'm a Biafra. I'm only Bukambuka
Were you part of us? Or you are just repenting?
No. Hey, someone the kind of way. Someone the kind
of kidnap in Kenya. Did you back down like other did, or are you
No.
still
I'm still with you. I still with you.
If you are with us, you will not be asking this question because you know this issue has been addressed severally.
Yes.
That we are going to have military, training for 18 years up. It's a must.
Yes, I know, but I want like every family in Biafra, even in Egypt, they're doing it like every family.
You said you know, and you are still saying you want. What exactly are you talking about? If you know what I'm saying, why are you asking the question?
I want it to be an kind of a nationhood program for all Biafrans to be trained as a soldier in case of emergency.
This statement, no rhyme at all. Please,
Mhm.
please, Pastor Baba, please continue,
Thank you.
please.
Amaz, you obviously you are not following. The answer has been given to you even now, even though it has been attended to so many more than 2 years ago. Our PM have drawn this blueprint. Everybody is aware, so you should know it's our program. Thank you very much
Okay.
for coming
Okay.
up. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless Biafra.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, we'll
Thank you.
move. Thank you. Citizen Dama, your hand is still up. You want to engage with another question? Let's give you the chance to do that again.
It
Yes.
seems you are not looking very well. Since my hand was up, I
There's
told
only one hand that was up. That was Citizen Dama.
no, my hand was up since you don't see, my hand was up since.
I don't even know who is talking. I can't even see you.
It's Ben Chooks.
I can't even see you anyway. All right, hold on. After Citizen Dama, you will speak up. I
No,
can't
no, I
even
think
see.
Benchus can talk because he has been. Allow him to talk. Allow him
Okay,
to answer.
Ben, choose. Go ahead. After you, then Citizen. Go ahead. I can't even see him. Very strange. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, because really I'm surprised.
I can't see you. It's
you,
not showing
you
me. It's
called
not showing me here.
you called many people. I was first raise my hand before.
You did
You
well
know.
as you spoke. Go ahead and speak now, please.
Yeah, thank you so much, PM. You really awake every time. So I really love your passion today. The passion of speech you made is really got my heart. PM, my little question is, after we restore Biafra, after everything has been done, we're gonna have a high number of post-war graduates. And before we start building our institution and industries, how do you think we are going to handle high number of post-war graduates? Thank you.
How do we handle post-war graduate?
Yeah, I mean before we start building our institution and the industries, because many is gonna come back, so that we don't get chaos.
There will be no before. There will be no before we start building. We are going to hit the ground running immediately.
Oh, wonderful.
So there will be no before. So as you are coming, we engage you.
All right.
That's
I'm sure
absolutely.
you got that.
Thank you so much.
Another question, because I cannot see you, honestly. I'm still not seeing you, but you're talking. It's very strange. Do you have another question, Benchooks?
I reserve it. Let other people
Uh,
goes on.
all right. Thank you. My Minister of Communication is back. Mazisani, do you want to say something?
No, my minister, right on, sir. Right on, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. We'll move. The only hand I can see up is Citizen Dama. Let's get that over with. Go ahead, please.
So, the able Prime Minister, I want to emphasize once again that you enjoy a lot of unseen and invisible goodwill among the people of this country. And I want to emphasize that again and again. The state of the country as we speak, I don't want to say that Nigeria is a failed state. I don't want to say there is hardship in the land and the blood of citizens is painting the whole country following the end bad governance protest that is vibrating across the land. But I also want to let you know that among the military and police formations in the land in Nigeria, you also enjoy a lot of love and sympathy. My question is, there was a time you made calls for people to drop their uniform and cross carpets to support to show their allegiance to the struggle for Biafra. I want to find out if that window is still open, and if it is open, what exactly is the process in case someone who is tired of receiving 1,200 naira allowance in the battlefront and Sambisa forest, as confirmed by the CDS Musa Christopher on live TV, where he cried that his men were receiving an allowance of 1,200 naira every day. So I believe I'm just speaking the mind of some people I have been in contact with. Is there any corridor you provided for them to actually activate that process of switching their allegiance from Nigeria to your Biafra struggle?
Oh no, this question needed an answer. I don't know why somebody caught this video here. Unbelievable. But then I'll try and good for other updates that will be meaningful on this channel. Okay, please help us to like, share, and stay glued. God bless you.